taking a trip out to Brooklyn. I have to go to this one place, a place where I actually went last year for my birthday. But I figured I'd do it today only because it will save me some time for tomorrow. But it's a special place. Not end all be all, but if I'm coming out to Brooklyn, especially when this is a food related trip, you know it's worth it. All right, I made it. Let's see, let's hope they have what I'm looking for, because the best place for donuts. Stand by. Oh boy, am I gonna make it? Look at this. This is what happens when you roll the dice. I don't know if I'm gonna get what I've set out to come here for, so. That's what I've come for right there. That sucker too. Is that the last one? Let's find out. I can't believe it. I actually made it just in time. I got the last carrot cake, can you believe it? And there it is. The best donuts, by far. And guess what? Plant-based, even better. Unboxing later on. Just a quick run, I needed it. It's what, like 1:35? I haven't eaten, fasted cardio since yesterday. And now how I'm gonna break the fast? Chances are, donuts. Look at this. Coconut. It's a coconut glaze with coconut. I mean, does it get any better than that? Carrot cake, which I can't even imagine. Lemon lavender, pistachio, which we get all the time. And this is a chocolate yuzu cream egg. So it's the candy version, or it's the donut version in candy form. Yes, as I'm being, there you go, by my lovely model assistant. Here we go. What you got there? Come on, let's go. So I spared you the details on us gorging on those delicious donuts, and they absolutely were just that. Nor am I a sponsor of Dunwell Donuts. They're just a small donut shop out in Brooklyn, and actually reminds me of something. Remember this? What I'm giving up here is fried food and doing my best to stay as healthy as I possibly can between now and March 31st. Does that mean that I technically broke my promise or what I was giving up for Lent by having donuts, which they're not deep fried, but they are fried, aren't they? I didn't even get to think of that. And yes, I know I'm not going to get caught out there by the Lent police that I should not have gone ahead and done that, but to think I went 40 some odd days and here I am on the day before I could actually finally break free of that. I had a donut. Will I be forgiven? Was that wrong? On a more serious note, with it just being hours away from the clock striking 12 and another lap around the track or lap around the sun, whatever you want to call it, it's given me a lot of time to reflect and just to think back on this past year. And I'm wondering if anybody else out there does that. And it doesn't matter what age you are. I would like to think that maybe some of the younger folks would look back on the past year. Depends on the maturity, of course, but as you get to my age and taking it from a year-by-year basis, this one, I have to say, was an emotional, psychological, and even spiritual grind. A lot had taken place trying to fight those battles from within, and nothing super serious, people. I don't want you to think that, I was at a point of despair or at the literal edge of the cliff. Nothing like that. But when you expect a lot out of yourself, and especially when you have that knowledge of self, where you try to just do better, be better, and Lord knows, I fall short a lot more than I would like. Even to the extent where I had a conversation with my wife earlier, talking about how I'm the old man, get off my lawn, the curmudgeon, where I have some interests and some passions, obviously you know a couple of those. But even with that being said, it's just having that level of reciprocation, just because she may not be into sports or like football, baseball, etc., but doesn't necessarily mean that she has to bash it. And I know I'm one because I speak a lot about sports and have opinions on things and thoughts, etc., that it's either good or bad when it comes to what's happening, especially in that realm. And I can talk about music, I love food. There's other things that I truly love as far as anything outside of sports. But I get it that she gets on my case where certain movies I'm not into or certain TV shows, things of that nature, and I get it. Maybe I should be, and not should be, but be open-minded to watching some things and not be so critical or not be judgy. And I get it that there's things that I like and dislike. You know, it's not gonna be a situation where I'm gonna like everything she likes, and that's understood. But my point is that it's the perspective. Keeping more of an open mind, despite the fact of the tastes and the likes and things that I know that I enjoy. It almost encapsulated, not necessarily the length of the relationship I have with my wife, but even more so from a standpoint of just this past year and knowing how tough it was, whether it was wanting to do what I do for a living, to have that passion, that love for it, or wanting to invest more in myself with time, energy, exercise, etc., which I haven't done and I've totally fallen off, or filling my cup, which is also very important, because if my cup isn't full or close to full to the top, then how can I be able to serve, whether it be others, my wife, family, friends, etc.? Obviously, I have to take stock in and do that work and the personal inventory, etc. And I know I'm kind of babbling here, but my point in all this is that when you reflect on the past year, or in this case, when I reflect on the past year, I think about a lot of those things. Life isn't going to be all coconuts and palm trees. I get that. And if that was the case, it wouldn't be a life that's truly fulfilled, because how will we learn from our experiences, our lessons, etc.? But I know that I need to take, not a little bit, I even think a lot more better care of myself. Drinking water, which I have a problem doing, believe it or not. I can go a whole day without drinking water. That's not good. I generally eat healthy. I stay away from a lot of the crap. Donuts notwithstanding, even if they are plant-based, still, no. But when it comes to just being able to get my house in order, and that's mind, body, soul, and spirit, that's one thing that I have to do. And I think a lot of people have to and even need to do in order to live that full, prosperous, healthy, just life that we literally, not to throw platitudes at you, that we only have one shot at. So that's what I think about on the eve of another birthday, another year. And not to say, oh, good riddance to 54, because I'm blessed and thankful and grateful to be on this planet here for 54 years. And I hope I have 54 more ahead of me. But I do have to look at it with a very objective and unbiased eye to say, hey, I know it all begins and ends with me, and being able to live that full, prosperous, healthy life, and making sure that my house is in order to do that. So. All right, getting the day started here. Finally shaved, cut myself, which is the norm when it comes to me shaving at this tender age of the speed limit. I'm about to unwrap a couple of gifts. One that's actually been in the refrigerator for the last few days. So I don't know what it is. Is it a cake? Is it, who knows? For all I know, it could be a pair of sneakers. I don't know, but it's in a box form. In fact, the wife is cutting it now, so I'm gonna do a reveal here in a couple of minutes, but she's actually cutting through it. So I
need to see which way is up.
This is gonna be interesting. Hang on. So here we go. This has been in the fridge for the last 3 or 4 days. And she started to cut it, so I guess I'm gonna have to rip the rest of this open. Oh, you gotta be kidding!
I've been telling him about this beer for about 5 years. and I haven't been able to find it. And they finally started shipping it out.
What?
I think because they started making it in bottles instead of cans.
Oh, it's bottles.
Yes.
People, like I said, I had no clue what the hell was in this thing. I told them, why don't you just stick it under the bed? Because when it actually arrived at our doorstep. And, I didn't look at the packaging or whatever, but I had to turn around and she goes, well, you can find out now if you want to see what it is. And I said, no, I want to wait till the day comes. And I had this thing about...
So it had to be stored in the fridge.
Yeah, in the fridge. And again, I didn't know what the hell it was. All right, this is Burial Bolo, all right? This is a brewery out of North Carolina or South Carolina? North Carolina, gotta make sure.
It's a coconut brown ale.
A coconut brown ale.
Well, coconut brown.
Yes. Yesterday, I had coconut donuts. And here it is today. I'm gonna be drinking coconut beer. It's early in the morning, so it's not as if I'm gonna have this, although I probably should. I don't know. But, wow. All right, second. Yeah, this is what also came in the mail. This is from the lovely Bertolo family out west, Jane Bertolo, who happens to be the best friend, the BFF, the wife of my lovely wife.
Wife of my life.
Who got to shout her and the family out. Thank you for this, first and foremost. And second of all, yesterday was Jane's birthday, so Aries gang in the house. So I hope she enjoyed her day. I wished her a happy birthday yesterday.
I'm always broke at the end of March.
Yes, it's end of the month. It's
my best friend and my husband.
I know. And I am beyond blessed and fortunate not only to have, of course, the wife, but also Jane. Fragile. Uh-oh. Should I be afraid?
I don't know.
Now, the thing is...
She hasn't seen it, so she's curious, too.
All right. And, of course, I'm not good at opening this stuff. You would think that. All right, here we go. Oh, jeez. Please. I cut myself shaving. Mm-hmm. So imagine using a scissor opening a box. Hang on.
Do you want to say hi, Kizzy? Say hi. Oh, it's a box within a box.
A box within a box, yeah. This is a metaphor for life, people. Just realize that whatever it is that you want in life, you got to work for it.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I think we're getting closer. Wow. I promise we're getting there, people. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, wow.
What is that?
I don't even... Oh, my God. It's a... And, of course, Jane always calls me J Reels, so I truly appreciate her for that. But this is a wall. I guess maybe... Check this out.
I guess that would have been weird if I gave it to someone else. But, they can promote you, too.
Check this out. This is fantastic.
Yay. Now I get to look at two of you. Thanks, Jane.
Thank you, Jane. This is... as thoughtful as anybody could. I mean, geez, this is fantastic. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's really well made.
Yeah, it is. Putting that aside for now because I got one last thing here.
Two.
Oh, two.
This is again for me.
Yeah, this is from the...
That one you kind of know what it is.
I kind of don't. That's the thing. Cause
okay, well then pull it out and read it.
Pull it out and read it.
Read it with your eyes. Turn it around. Turn it around.
Car seat protect cover. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. For your sweaty butt when you come back from runs.
Yeah, that's... All right, good.
The driver and passenger seat.
All right, so we'll have to put this in when we go down. Thank you. And now for this. There was a card in there too, so.
There is a card.
Oh my goodness.
My husband loves cards.
Oh no, look at this. 2 video lights. And then, my wife is very slick.
Huh? What, me?
Yeah, she's super slick.
Huh?
So, I do have a camera that I use, not just on the phone, but I like, sometimes the phone is just a lot more convenient. But, yeah, this does the tracking. This is not necessarily a gimbal, but I guess it's a gimbal. Yeah, you can hold it and then it tracks. Yeah, this is really awesome. There you go.
Look at that happy face.
Yeah, it's very happy. And I have not been sponsored by Burial, by this company, or the company that sent the car seat covers, or these two. It says D07 Video Light. I'll give them a shout out, but I have not sponsored either. I usually open this first, but. It says jobs of an ideal husband: hand holder, strong shoulder, dishwasher, bug squasher, cute sleeper, real keeper, dream believer, stress reliever, kind and gentle, sentimental, sweet talker, world rocker, hot date, soulmate, everything I could want in a man. You're it. Kismet Wolf. Now get me my vanity design. It's an inside joke, but yes, It's a beautiful card. Just obviously, I mean, what more can I tell you? Of course, the greatest gift of all, despite the beautiful gifts from Jane and my lovely wife, is the one that's holding the camera. So she is the greatest gift, and I truly,
me.
yes, I truly am grateful, blessed, and thankful to have her in my life, and I love her tremendously. So, without getting all sappy, thank you, babe. I love you. All right, I'm going all in. I know it's 10:28, Breakfast of Champions.
Treat yourself. It's your birthday.
Oh, yeah, it's good. Oh my God, I never tasted it.
It tastes coconut, right?
Yeah, this is really good. Now, it doesn't help that I'm not say starving, because I usually fast until noon, but I could drink like 4 of these right off the bat.
You gonna get tipsy fast.
This is the way to start off a birthday. And happy Easter to everybody out there too as well. Can't forget that. All right, we dropped off the puppy. We're getting ready to embark on this lovely day, which usually on my birthday, it rains. It's been, I don't want to say miserable, but it's definitely not spring-like. But today, yeah, a little chilly, but certainly much better than it has been in the past. So definitely looking forward to what this day is going to bring us.
We're gonna get massages now.
Yes, that's first on the menu, so let's get it. All right, time has come. Let's get it. Oof. The carnage. I got my ass kicked, but that was good. Definitely needed. Now, let's get some grub because other than a beer, I am starving. This is a sake sangria. So good. Cheers. All right, I know yesterday I was talking about having donuts and not having fried food from Ash Wednesday to today, which of course is Easter Sunday. So guess what? My first French fry since Valentine's Day. Oh. So after that last shot from yesterday, it was a pretty interesting final few hours of my birthday. I went to go pick up some food. How much is that? All right, I got you. Little did I know, my wife calls me only to find out that somebody bumped into our car and I got a bit of a scrape on the right side of my bumper. Yeah, some kid just scratched this whole side as he was behind me, and he said he didn't have enough room to get out. So all this, I know it's dark, I got a guy in the light behind me, but yeah, this is what we got. So I had to talk with a 20-year-old kid to try to hash out what he did wrong, as much as he was trying to pivot and make excuses, etc. Thankfully, it didn't escalate to anything worse than that. Then I had to go pick up my dog. Kiss! Ready to go home? Let's go. Before coming home, relaxing, taking a breather, and just enjoying the rest of the night here with the family, wife, dog, etc. And now here it is. April Fool's Day, no fooling around. I don't have any jokes for you or anything that could tease the brain or make you wonder, Jay Reels, you caught me. No, not the case. I'm here just to be full of gratitude. It was a month of gratitude for yours truly. If you follow me on Instagram in particular, I posted a gratitude list every day for 31 days throughout the month of March. But for this moment, this time, to know that 55 years old, the speed limit, I know sometimes you gotta, in life, step it up a little bit. You have to maybe push it to 75, 80, but of course, you can't live life that way, or even push it to 100, where I'm sure a lot of people do that to begin with. But the bottom line is that besides being full of gratitude and being thankful, blessed to live another year of life, it also gives me the opportunity to almost start anew. Not to say it's a new year, new me type of credo by any stretch. And here we are, start of the second quarter. I hope whatever goals, dreams, aspirations that you may have, that you already have started and are on the trajectory to building whatever it is that you had at the start of 2024. But for me, it does bring a new chapter. It does bring a new light to put 54 in my rearview mirror. Again, bring those lessons and experiences into this year to not repeat the same things I've done, or history or procrastination or anything like that. And I get it. There's going to be a learning curve. It's not as if this is going to disappear or dissipate overnight. But the true thought that I have going into this is that with everything that's in front of me, with everything that I've planned up until this point, and now as we're into the second quarter, before you know it, people, it's going to be the 4th of July. I understand Memorial Day first, and then we get to Independence Day, but still, you know how time just zips on by. So yes, this is an important stretch for yours truly to try to continue to just be better, not only me as an individual, but also for what it is that I'm doing here, creating content, doing it full time, trying to make a living off of it. Of course, trying to increase the subscribers here on this channel, this platform, what it is that I do as far as talking sports, and also sharing my life experiences with you guys and gals, because it is an honor, it's a privilege, it's a blessing to be able to do this and to have the wherewithal, to even have the resources to do this. So all I want to say to everybody out there, thank you, who reached out, sent me well wishes that were certainly heartwarming. And I got to get back to all of you. Hopefully by the time this posts later in the week, that I will have followed up with everybody, whether it be on social media or text, emails, phone calls, etc., or voice messages. I truly appreciate every last single bit of them, and I will follow up. I promise. I usually do that every year, regardless. So with that being said, I got to get to work. It's a Monday, first day of the month, first day of the week. New everything, no April Fools, as I mentioned before. And one more time, thank you guys and gals from the bottom of my heart. Just truly blessed, filled with gratitude. And I'm just ready to get back to work and do what I do best. So onward and upward. Thank you so much. And until next time, on the flip, baby.